What's good, Commanders fans? Don't mind if there's any noise in the background. It's just my son. He's playing upstairs. Um, Chase Young is back, man. He's expected to play. This is per Ron Rivera in his press conference, so that's good news. I'm happy to hear that. I know there's a lot of back and forth. It was like every week, Adam Schefter and Rappaport would say Chase Young is expected to play, and then we would get another tweet from Schefter, Rappaport, whoever, Garofalo, Mike Garofalo, one of the national beat reporters Sunday morning, or even John Keim saying that Chase Young is expected not to play, or he had the illness one week. So it was just week after week after week. So I'm happy that he's back. I'm happy that they didn't rush him back. I think some of it, of course, was how he felt. It's different than just the ACL. They had to take the tissue or whatever from one knee to the other knee. It was like a patella injury or whatever. So I'm happy that he's back. That's what I'm gonna say. So, but he's coming back in probably one of his toughest matchups. Trent Williams, 10-time Pro Bowler, former Skin. We already know how good Trent Williams is, all pro player. So the best left tackle in the game right now. Now on the other side is Mike McGlinchey, the right tackle. He's okay. He's not great. I remember the last time we played the Niners, which was 2 years ago. Montez Sweat was getting after Mike McGlinchey. So was Chase Young. I thought Chase did a good job against Trent Williams 2 years ago when he had the scoop and score when we beat Nick Mullins, but that's 2 years ago. So it's not the same. Chase Young is not. He struggled last year. He had a really good rookie season at the end of the year, defensive rookie of the year. I haven't seen that explosiveness or him get to the quarterback like that last year. I didn't see it last year like he did his rookie season. So we'll see against Brock Purdy, against Mike McGlinchey, and Trent Williams. So I do think they should definitely do some stunts and twists. They got to play disciplined football. So per Nikki Javala in the press conference as well, they said that he's going to be on a pitch count. So I think he's going to be a situational pass rusher on third downs. Chase Young is good at stopping the run too. That was I think he was really good stopping the run last year, rather than getting to the quarterback, just running past guys. So I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that on Sunday. Montez Sweat has been playing more disciplined football. They've been all playing together as a unit. So I want to see him come in and do that. But I think they will put him in there, of course, on third downs as a situational pass rusher. We did not get a lot of pass rush against the Giants at all. We didn't put a lot of pressure on Daniel Jones at all. I know Montez Sweat did a solid job of getting pressure, but other than that, Daniel Jones was comfortable back there. So we got to get pressure on Brock Purdy. We just have to. And Brock Purdy is a good quarterback. So happy to see Chase Young back. We'll see. Like I said, he's going to be on a pitch count. My expectations for him, not expecting much, to be honest. Especially not playing in 12, he last played in November. So he hasn't played in over a year. So I'm not expecting him to come in and get, 2.5 sacks or really just dominate the game. I'm not expecting that, to be honest with you. And I know a lot of fans are down on Chase Young, but I still have a lot of faith in Chase Young. I think he's still a really, really good football player. And I think he can really contribute to this defense. So that's a plus. Let's get to the Pro Bowl guys on a positive note. I think a positive note for Chase Young coming back too. But let's look at the guys that we got in the Pro Bowl. Of course, Terry McLaurin, he's a reserve. Congrats to him for making a Pro Bowl. He's very well deserved. The catch on Stephon Gilmore, where he just mauled Stephon Gilmore, basically won us the game at the end of that one. The catch on Jair Alexander, the touchdown catch against the Giants the first time, had 100 and something yards against the Giants on Sunday. I'm trying to think of some other big plays that he had. The touchdown catch against the Jags, that was a beautiful catch. He's just a dog. We already know what it is with Terry. Nobody can check him in the NFL right now, in my opinion. I think he is a number one wide receiver. I think that conversation is finally put to bed. People are like, oh, he's a number two. No, he's a legitimate number one wide receiver. He just doesn't do the gritty, and he does celebrate and stuff like that. He has to get in the end zone more. And I think this year he's starting to get touchdowns more. I gotta look at his numbers, but he led the league in contested catches last year. He's a contested catch king as well, always mossing people. But yeah, I just think, he's starting to get more recognized nationally, and that's good for him. He's starting to get more national media attention. Tressway, of course, Tressway, man, he's the MVP of the team at times. It really is. He's a great punter, always pinning it down into the opponent's 5-yard line. So Tressway, he's just a great guy, great player, awesome special teams player, very well deserved. Should have been All-Pro 1 year. I think he might have been All-Pro actually. John Allen, of course, man, he's been a stud this year with 7 sacks, 6.5 sacks, top 10 in tackles for loss. He's just a dog. He's just so disruptive. He's always getting to the quarterback, always stopping the run. Just an emotional leader as well. Jeremy Reeves, where it did get emotional, if you did see the clip on Twitter. The Washington Commanders, they did put out a clip of him. Ron Rivera invited the guys to the to his office. All the guys who made the Pro Bowl. He had to tell Tressway, John Allen, Jeremy Reeves, McLaurin, Deron Payne is an alternate, Montez Sweat is an alternate as well. Congrats to those guys too. But if you didn't see the video, go online, go to Twitter, Instagram, wherever. It's up on there, YouTube as well. Jeremy Reeves has been through a lot. This is what he's been through. He's been cut a lot on practice squads a lot for the Commanders and the Washington football team. He's lost his mom in 2021, so it's just very emotional for the guy. Very happy for him. Very well deserved. He played meaningful snaps when we went to the playoffs in 2020. Had a good game against the Cowboys on the Thanksgiving game. I think he caught an interception against the Eagles as well. So he's contributed to wins. And, he's been on and off the practice squad. Congrats to him as a special teams guy. So very well deserved. Very emotional with Ron Rivera on the video. So congrats to Jeremy Reeves. Like I said, Deron Payne is a first alternate. Defensive tackle. Montez Sweat is a second alternate. Now, the Pro Bowl, I don't even know if they're playing a game. I don't think they are, to be honest with you. I think they canceled the game. They're not doing a game anymore. I don't watch the Pro Bowl like that anymore, but I'm just happy that our guys are getting recognition. They deserve it, man. The D-line stepped up and played to the first round a hype. Deron Payne, John Allen, Montez Sweat, all those guys, they played up to the first round hype this year. We got to pay Deron Payne for sure. Got to pay Montez Sweat in a couple years too. Really not too far away when he's going to come up for a big contract. So they all very well deserved. Injury update with other guys. Ben St. Juste is going to play, so that's good news. He said he's going to play, but he's still questionable on the injury report. Cam Curl ankle questionable, did not practice today, so that is somewhat of a concern if Cam Curl can't go. Now look, Brock Purdy, he's not the worst quarterback in the world, but he can hurt you, just like Richie James hurt us last week. Who else? I can't even name some of the Giants receivers. Richie James and not Bellinger, Isaiah Hodgins and guys like that. Slayton has hurt us before the last 2 weeks, but hopefully Ben St. Juste can help up with that. But Christian McCaffrey's a dog. George Kittle is a dog. Brandon Ayuk, they're all good players that can definitely hurt us in the secondary. We definitely could use Cam Curl this week coming up for sure. Jawan Johnson's a guy you don't want to sleep on. He can run right past his defense. So they got some weapons. I know they're missing Deebo Samuel, but Cam Curl definitely is a very important piece to this defense for sure. So that's all I got, guys. You guys let me know what you guys think. Excited for Chase Young. Excited for these Pro Bowl guys for sure. Definitely we'll be coming out with a preview video tomorrow. So and doing my Prize Picks picks. So like I said, definitely use the link down below in the description if you want to sign up for Prize Picks. They match your deposit. So all right, you guys. Let's see what Chase Young does on Sunday. I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow on a preview. Hell to the Commanders. Peace.